welcome to our topic for today. Today's topic is your business a part of the conventional or the elite special forces? This is a question that a lot of people have been pondering, and I had an opportunity, as I mentioned earlier in our housekeeping, to go around the area where the Courtyard by Marriott, Atlanta, Roswell is. There's a lot of businesses right within, I would say, a mile around this area. And when you really think about that question, is your business a part of the conventional or the elite special forces? What do I mean by that? I don't want to go into a lot of detail because Lewis is going to talk about it, but think about what you do in your business. Do you do what everybody else does? Give you a perfect example. One of the things that Lewis and I talk about frequently is it okay to be late because of traffic? Most of the people that we run into in business use this, and they say it with conviction, like the whole world has been whisked away because there's traffic. The elite and special forces in the military, when they do missions, they synchronize their watches. And what will happen is, if one of those members of the team is late, somebody could die. Now people go, ooh, that's kind of harsh. But it's reality. It really is. If you really think about that, for instance, when we do this show here, I come at a certain time so that the equipment can be set up. Then Lewis has his part, all of the people have their different parts. Now imagine if I said, well, today I want to sleep in because I'm tired. And sometimes I am. And then what happens is Lewis will come, Todd will come, Lorrie will come. All of the guests will come to the show, and the first thing that they'll say is, well, what happened? What are we doing here? Because I took the first step and said, well, I want to just sleep in. All of us really want to sleep in and do things that really affect us in our lives, but really what we're talking about here on It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta is teamwork. And one of the things about the special forces is, just like our show, we get a lot done with a little. And I want you to just think about that. We get a tremendous amount of things done all in one shot. You get a video, you get a chance to get up here and learn how to speak better. You also get a chance to do some networking with other businesses who, if they aren't part of the elite, are striving to be that. I'm not going to say that I'm one of the elite special forces, but I try every day. I don't use excuses when I don't do what I need to get done. I will say to a customer, if I mess up, you know what? I messed up and I apologize. People appreciate that more than excuses. Think about when you go to the store. When you go to your store and there's a problem, I found this over and over again where clerks behind the counter will tell me the reason why they failed to live up to my expectation. As opposed to saying, you know what, sir? I'm so sorry that we messed up. That's all I really want to hear because, I don't really care about all the things that they had to do and that because I had stuff to do too. But just saying, I'm so sorry for messing up. But what I want to do is bring up my friend and a person who, since I've been here in Atlanta, exemplifies striving to be one of the elite. Always keeping his word, always calling me back, always sending emails when he says that he's going to do them. And that's why I think that he's a perfect person to bring up here to talk about this topic. Louis Agudo.
All right. I have the pleasure to be with my own personal motivator right now, Randall Phillips. Hey, Randall,
wow.
Great to see you.
I need some money then.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's awesome. All right. Well, let's talk about today's theme. I think it was a unique idea. I appreciate you coming up with it. What do you think about being a part of the conventional forces or being a part of that elite special forces?
As you were talking, I really enjoyed your presentation, by the way, and I really appreciate the fact that you take time out of your week to do that, because I know that you prepare a lot. That, to me, that's elite. One of the things that came to mind when you were talking, as well as the comments that we heard, was, I think, as a tip, what we encounter whenever all of us as business owners go somewhere to a networking event or we see someone who's giving us some help, Here's an elite tip. The person that's in that position of giving help, switch the game and help them. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I've been around a lot of people who I would spend money to go to their seminar or get their classes, buy their books, but one thing that always just blows their mind is when you say, is there something I can do to help you? They go, hey, because when you constantly are in the giving mode, as a person that's receiving, one of the things what Todd mentioned about Think and Grow Rich is, that's really one of the secrets of Think and Grow Rich is a lot of people will say, like for instance, if they ran into Donald Trump, can you give me some money? Or, you know, Bill Gates, can you give me some money? But nobody usually thinks about what they need. Just because they have a lot of money and have a lot of success, that's not all there is to life. And when you ask people like that, this is a big tip. What can I do to help you? You'll be surprised at the reaction that you get and what will happen in your life. And that's what I got from what you said.
Great, thanks, Randall.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.